God. What's going on? What just happened? What's going on? Oh my God! What's going on?
All right, let's discuss something real quick here. We're going to talk about the Manchester attack that happened 2 days ago. I know, I'm really late to this. I wasn't able to make a video about it yesterday, but better late than never, and I will never miss the opportunity to give my opinion on it. So let's break it down. So the good thing about being fashionably late, like I so often am, is that I'm able to analyze a lot of this news that's coming out, and as we all know, news just launches out at a rapid-fire pace. So it's definitely good to analyze it, seeing as I'm not from the UK, but I'll definitely give my opinions on it and analyze what's coming out. So I'm reading this article from The Independent, and it's basically saying how the UK should basically carry on after this attack. They're saying the typical things that terrorists want, like, they want you to be terrorized and this and that. So we have to act like they're not. That's what they want. That's not what they want. They don't care if you're terrorized or not. They don't care about your family. They don't care about you. They don't care about anything but killing you. And yes, causing terrorizing events like so. But that's not what they really want. They literally just want blood. And when is the UK and all these other places around the world going to wake up and see that radical Islam is real? But no, we can't, discriminate against the Muslims, It's almost like a fear thing. We can't discriminate them because they're going to work against us. That isn't how it works. And I'm not saying every Muslim is bad. That's completely the opposite. And I know Muslims, and in my other videos, I know that doesn't mean that I'm not Islamophobic, just like I'm not racist, because I have a couple black friends too, but whatever. But radical Islam is real. And it's really ironic how the left is so, defensive about Muslims and being Islamophobic and whatnot. It's like, how is the only religion behind all modern terrorism the only religion that the left backs up? I mean, you can't discriminate them, but if you go to church and you wear a cross around your neck, it's, the end of the fucking world for these people. I mean, we can't say that all Muslims are, killers and radical Islamic terrorists, but every priest in the world is a pedophile. It's a double standard that they play, and it's so annoying how they think that that's, a logical idea. I mean, we're talking about people who are dying here, and people who are dying at no fault of their own, and carrying on with your everyday life. No, it doesn't work like that. You have to be vigilant. I mean, in the San Bernardino shooting, for instance, right? However long ago that happened, the neighbors of these people were saying that, we didn't want to judge them or anything, but we, figured something was up, so we didn't say anything, because we didn't want to discriminate against them. And then look what happened there. Boom, another terror attack. So this is what the left is doing. They're saying, let's not discriminate against these people. They're not all bad, and I agree with them on that. But you also have to be vigilant and realize that if something is fishy, something is fishy. It doesn't matter about the skin color, the religion, or any other makeup. We have to really analyze what's going on here. I mean, how many people need to die at the hands of these people before we realize what we really need to do? It's sad that it happened, but and it's sad for their whole religion. I can honestly probably understand exactly where they're coming from as far as that goes. But I mean, we have to do something. The UK has to do something. America has to do something. You know? These things cannot keep happening, is what I'm trying to say. Of course. I mean, if you didn't get that by now. And I know I'm rambling on, but I mean, this is seriously just going to be like a free edit video about this and everything, but something has to be done about it. It's just the bottom line. You can't carry on like the Independent wants you to and act like you're not terrorized by it. You simply can't go out to a concert with your friends where a bunch of teenage, boy and girls are at without having to fear that you're going to get blown up. I mean, that is just wrong on every degree. And I'm sure a lot of the parents want their blood too. Rightfully so. What video like this would be complete without a nice article coming from the far left? This one comes from The Intercept. This one is from Mehdi Hassan. It's titled, Reactions to Manchester Bombing Show How Anti-Muslim Bigots Are Actually Useful Idiots for ISIS. So I'm not going to dive into this one too much, but, basically it says Islamophobia plays right into ISIS. We can't fear the Muslim. We can't, fuck you. We can't fear them. The only religion behind all modern terrorism. Now, yes, and if you don't agree with me, that's perfectly fine, but this is my view. Not all terrorism has to be from a Muslim or Middle Eastern person or whatever. A terrorist could be anyone that causes terror in one's home. And although not all terrorism is played out by a Muslim, but the big scale ones are. They definitely do it more radically than anybody else, that's for sure. I mean, you have these people strapping themselves with bombs and blowing themselves up at the expense of everybody else around them. They'll go into a big crowd, blow themselves up and kill a bunch of people, and then injure 50 to 100 more people and leave them scarred and maimed for life. So, Islamophobia, though. But please tell me how Tokyo hasn't had a terrorist attack in any recent history. Please tell me any time you've seen on the news. Link it below. I'm glad to read it. When Tokyo has had a terrorist attack. The biggest city in the world. Oh, right. They keep out the Muslims. They do their homework. They actually have vetting programs for them instead of opening up their borders and letting these people in. Look at Sweden. People are being raped, killed, blown up, set on fire, you name it, just complete disregard for any type of human life. But let's open up our borders because we can't be bigots, we can't be Islamophobic, that's a word. Write that on any word prompt, you'll have a red squiggle line right underneath it. It isn't even a fucking word. It's made up. It's a real fear that people need to start taking seriously. I mean, if Manchester is not any enough for you to open up your eyes about this, then I don't know what is. I mean, clearly it isn't. I mean, articles are coming out left and right about how, this isn't, this can't be deemed a terrorist attack by Muslims. We need to analyze the whole data. The guy was a Muslim. All right? And if you think this is old news, then let's dive into something even older. Let's talk about the Fresno, California shooting, where a guy went on a rampage trying to kill as many people as he could, killed 3 people in a shooting, and the Associated Press tweets out that the shooter said, "God is great," before killing people. If there is not an agenda, and if you people cannot see that, then I don't know what is. I mean, they are reporting these things wrong. They are trying to make you think that this is not a real thing. This hysteria is not real. It's real, and it's happening right in front of people's eyes, but they're just like, well, I would take them in, even though they wouldn't. Let's ask Meryl Streep. We can't be fearful of these people. She's living in a 10-bedroom house. Why don't you take them in? All the refugees, we need to save them. Oh, please, people, did we forget this photo where people were seemingly drowning while others were just standing in the water? Yeah, I don't think so. So in closing here, I will just say this. As the hysteria amounts, it's true. It is a real deal thing. And if you don't agree with me, that is perfectly fine. It is your right to not. And I just think that this video definitely needed to be made. And it's better late than never to say it. Because I will never miss an opportunity to give my opinion out here. That's why I'm on here. So yeah, I think I got it all out. So if you've made it this far, definitely leave a like, comment, say you love me. I might heart it, maybe even pin it. I don't know. I'm just rambling. I had to clear my throat. Oh, this video's turning into shit. I should probably close it now because it's going to take forever to upload. So thank you for making it this far. Let's roll the credits. Watch some of my previous videos that I have here. They're mounting. And don't forget to check out my Patreon. Here are my standardized rolling credits. Roll it. Thank you all for watching, and I hope you enjoyed the video. Don't forget to check out my Patreon. Your donations are very much appreciated. And also check me out on Twitter @MikeBound. Links are in the description. Thank you.